welcome. This is video number 3 of a series I've been working on about my Stuart coal-fired number 9. Sorry it's taken so long, I've been busy, occupied with other things, but this is just a quick update as the engine's changed since the last video, and the things I've done, I fitted these marvellous little scale drip feed oilers. When I say scale, they're the medium size versions of what's available on eBay, and they're fitting very nice. They're not too big and they're not too small, and they do the job just fine. Second thing is that if any of you have seen the series, you may notice that the govern's working. Yay! Well, works to a certain extent anyway. I've got it belted up. I've cut a custom spring belt. I've got loads of them knocking around left over from when I did my mods. Like I say, it does work to a certain extent. It's not perfect, but I don't know whether you can see this, but the governor is actually just slightly bobbing up and down. I don't know whether the video can pick it up, or maybe it's settled, but the governor does go up and down, and it does slightly change the speed of the engine. Also, as with many steam engine projects, I've had a lot of problems with the water pump. So this is actually just a bit of a test run, but I thought, well, as it's nice and quiet, my dad's not around to just jump into the video and say something daft like, "Ooh, what you doing?" when I'm trying to do a decent job of the commentary. I do apologise, but pretty sure many of you will appreciate the engine and what I'm trying to achieve here. And the engine's actually speeding up slightly, so you may be able to see the governor bobbing up and down. Have a look at the boiler, so I'm sure many of you will want to see this boiler. Let's just check the fire. Everything like that. Oh, nice bright fire, lovely. I'll just give that a bit of a poke. Can't see. There we go. Look at that fire. Brilliant, keep the draft. Ash pan full of ash. Well, that doesn't need raking out as it's a fairly big opening. So whether you've seen the gauges on this video, we'll just have a look. What have we got on the clock? Whether this camera will focus or not, I don't know. But we're coming up to 60 pounds. We're probably about 50 psi maybe. Looks like we need some water. So I'll just demonstrate again how the water pump works. Here is the bypass valve, and if I close this, I'm closing it now, the water should stop pouring. Notice, and you could probably hear it, a dip in the engine speed and also the knocking getting louder. We're now pumping water in. A little bit of a leak there on the water gauge. Nothing major, we're not worried about it. Sorry about the shaky camera. I'm hoping I've not got my finger over the microphone either, because that would be embarrassing and a waste of time when I get round to uploading this video to find that there's no sound because I've got my finger over the sodding slot. We'll just have a closer look at the motion now. Let's have a look at the pump. There we go, there's the pump. Like I say, this is an updated video, number 3 in the series. Now the plant's not finished, like I've said in past videos, but it's at a point where I'm quite happy with it. I'm not having to crank on the hand pump there to extend the bar just next to it. I can put water in just by the turn of a valve. I'm not being lazy, but when you've got a big boiler and a teeny weeny little hand pump down there, it takes a lot of effort to just fill the boiler. But as it's been done for me, I can sort of be as greedy with the steam as I like. But as I've got no load on the engine, well, when I say no load outside of the engine. The engine is under load at the moment because it's pumping water in at pressure. Higher the pressure, the more the load. So the engine doesn't seem to notice much. To show you another view, if I can get the camera around to my favourite view. I'm on my knees at the moment, so sorry for a shaky camera. Probably kneeling in ash, and it's, as you can expect, very painful on the knees. Here we go, try and get a good view, my favourite view. There we go, that's a better view. If only you could smell this, it's absolutely wonderful. Bit of steam there, as we've not got much of a fire, but like I say, I've got no damper, so I have to be a bit clever with the fire and control the size of the fire, rather than, oh, we're a bit dark in there. Yeah, just a bit. I'll just put a few lumps of coal on. And if I can do this without dropping the lump of coal or the camera, I think we would have done well tonight. I would drop a bit already. Give that a little poke very quickly. I'm trying to watch what I'm doing as well as watching where I'm putting the camera. So we're going to have to put a shovel full of peas and beans if we can find any in here.